Hi, I'm Steve Sample with Bama Talk. Don't miss a single episode of Bama Talk Show, available now on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app, and on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.
This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday, the 2nd of January. I'm James Spann. Man, it's cold. Temperatures, in fact, across the northern part of Alabama, about 20 degrees below average. Let's get in there and check some of the Skycam shots. Of course, part of the deal, the clouds are hanging tough, which we expected. That's the overcast at Gadsden, where they are in the 30s. There's the Decatur Skycam. Again, cloudy and cold. They're barely above freezing. And even down south, kind of a chilly, cloudy day on the Alabama Gulf Coast at Gulf Shores. There's the visible satellite view, and really the only part of Alabama getting any decent amount of sunshine today will be down over the southeastern counties around Abbeville and Ozark and Dothan. But for the rest of Alabama, we're socked in by low clouds. There's a look at the water vapor satellite view, and you can see we still have the southwest flow aloft, the subtropical jet stream pushing clouds on top of us, and an upper low is near Baja, California, and that will be advancing in this direction, squeezing out some light rain for the Gulf Coast area tonight and early tomorrow. Oh, yeah, look at those numbers. Now, our fancy schmancy computer models had spit out, 48, I think, for today. Look at Haleyville. They're at 33. Wow. Again, we should be in the low 50s this time of the year. But down south, we've got low 50s at Montgomery and Auburn, where they managed to see a little sunshine earlier today. And around the region, look at Macon, Georgia. They've got 65. They're over there basking in mild temperatures, but not here. It is cold, and this cold air is coming over the snowpack to the north. And as you work your way north, it's really cold. Up in parts of Canada, early this afternoon, they're still at 15 to 20 below zero Fahrenheit. And temperatures are way below freezing around the Great Lakes and also out west. About the only warmth, South Florida. So for our friends going down to the BCS National Championship game next Monday night, you'll enjoy warmth, but that's about it. We're watching the radar, that next impulse producing rain over Louisiana along the Interstate 10 corridor, and a little light rain starting to break out over southwest Alabama in Mobile and Baldwin counties. The better chance of rain with that will be way south of here. Having said that, if somebody reports an ice pellet or a snowflake up here, I wouldn't be shocked. But the low levels are very dry and significant precipitation not likely tonight. Much of the nation very quiet on this cold winter day. No major winter storm issues. About really the only issues are out in the western tip of Texas. That's a winter storm warning around El Paso, of all places. And this is the rain for the next 7 days. This carries us through Wednesday evening of next week, showing nothing for about the northern half of Alabama. The better rains down south near the Gulf Coast, and quite frankly, the better totals even there will be offshore. We'll check modeling. This is the GFS, the Global Forecast System. The 12Z run valid at 12 noon tomorrow at 500 millibars. And a pretty fast flow, and got a trough that's over Mexico. And down below that, you can see that there could be some rain with that disturbed flow over the Gulf. But up this way, we're thinking the day should be dry, and we're thinking the day should be brighter. The sun should come back, and the high, if indeed the sun comes back, will be closer to 50. Friday, we'll start the day below freezing, probably 20s, up mid to upper 20s. The high Friday, again, around 50 with thickness values like that. The sky should be partly sunny on Friday. And Saturday, as we kick off the weekend, a pretty decent trough moving along in the mid-latitude westerlies, but the air is just dry. You can see a few snow flurries with that feature on Saturday over Arkansas, and I guess we might see a flurry or a sprinkle Saturday night or Sunday, but anything significant not looking likely. Clouds will likely increase on Saturday, the high in the middle 50s. And there's a look at Sunday, and you can see a surface low down in the Gulf. The sky probably mostly cloudy here, and again, there might be a raindrop or a little snowflake somewhere, but no big deal at all. The high Sunday should be, again, around 50, and then Monday of next week, that feature is by. The day should be sunny. We start the day in the upper 20s, the high in the low 50s. That is seasonal, and pretty much the same thing on Tuesday. The low around freezing, the high should be in the 50s. And then a week from today, look at that negative tilt trough over West Texas. That's going to break out a lot of rain there across the Lone Star State, but we stay dry. And then on the following day, this is January the 10th, a band of showers passing through, but no evidence of any, severe weather problems with that. So that might be our next decent crack at some rain out there toward the latter part of next week, maybe Wednesday night or Thursday. Let's dig deeper. How about mid-month? Ooh, that's a cold-looking pattern evolving. This is January the 15th. And down below that, a big old batch of rain coming through, much colder, some evidence of snow flurries on the backside of that rain, but nothing, to get really a big snow on the ground. I know the snow lovers are looking for that this time of the year, but if that's right, that's going to turn awfully cold. That's a 1,041 millibar high that's up on the Canadian border, so after those showers, around the 15th to the 16th, that will be awfully cold. That's January 16th, and I get the idea it might be colder than that. And then on the 18th, temperatures begin to moderate somewhat. We're kind of watching this. This is the North Atlantic Oscillation, and we're seeing if that thing can go strongly negative. Some evidence it's trying to do that out there at mid-month, and if it can, that could open the door for some pretty brisk weather out there. We'll keep an eye on that. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes on the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And don't forget to watch us on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 on the live stream or the television side. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.
Hey, this is Ross with my partner Bob. We have a show called Worldview Matters.
And Ross, as you know, we believe that everything in life is somehow related to how people view the world around them.
Our show is available on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app. Also available on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.